Welcome to Topia, mateys. This be a thriving town for pirates to come get a bit to eat, enjoy some rides, and maybe a little bit of plundering. Join Captain Lockjaw on an epic journey on Lockjaw and the Ocean Gem and learn about this tragic history. Topia has fun for everyone, whether you're a young scallywag or limping with a peg leg. We hope you enjoy your stay. Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at Topia Mini Park, created by Master Engineer 02. I believe they're a master builder. I don't have the rank here. And they're also a bronze patron. Thank you so much for your support there. Master Engineer, here they say, this park was built entirely in challenge mode with difficulty set to hard. In order to start out, I had to make a smaller, more temporary park until I had a stable economy to build like I'm in sandbox mode. You can see the remnants of the early beginnings, but is now used as trash dump area. I wanted to still have a sandbox feel with a little bit more of a challenge with the management side as well, and it was a perfect mix for me. I ended up with just under $6 million, and the park was going for 68 years. I submitted this park as a sandbox with the management disabled, so you shouldn't have a problem with any of that. Be sure to download the custom media, which we did, and they say it's copyright free, so thank you for that. Lockjaw and the Ocean Gem are also a pre-show, so be sure to check that out. Park is good for day and night. You can ride the coasters and flat rides how you like. Enjoy me hearties. All right, cool. Looking great, looking great. A fun little mini park, and I like the little backstory there that you did it in challenge mode. So we'll talk a little bit more about that as we walk around the park. So let's begin the tour. All right, welcome, mateys, to another Park Spotlight mini park submission. Really like the concept of playing challenge mode. I didn't even know that there was a challenge mode. I guess you're saying scenario mode. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like this is a certain sized map, and I guess that's what challenge mode entails. Using the game's restrictions and actually playing a theme park management simulator. And I think this is what they're talking about. All these like leftover bits and doodads back here is what they use to get their park going. And they had a coaster at one point. And what I like about this is you kind of like deleted it all, but like left remnants of it. So that's kind of a fun idea. It's like some leftover garbage that you tucked over to the side. That was your old theme park. And that's what ended up creating the funding to make this here Topia. You built and included a custom parking lot, something. So it's like you played the game as a sim, but then you didn't hesitate to go over top with the theming. So you had to save up the money to afford the theming, and you did not slouch on any of the theming whatsoever, down to the very parking lot and cars to fill said parking lot. And I can really appreciate that. And here we go. This is finally the park entrance. Topia, a beautiful, fun, playful Topia park entrance sign. Go through these dilapidated ship pieces underneath, and into the park we go. Right away we are faced with a water cascade coaster. Very fun. I love the look of the coaster going around the whole park there. We've got a carousel here, all pirate themed, decked right out with all the pirate doodads. It's a little loud, hard to hear myself think, but that's okay. Audio is, wow, look at the shot here. Wow, frickin' wee. Neato. So it does look like that coaster does hit a splashdown. Look at this handcrafted bridge. This is phenomenal. I love these mini parks, guys, especially when you cram so much detail into this small little area. It almost gives you more insanity than that of a mega park. Because with the mega park, you need more breathing room, you spread things out, you get fatigued. With these mini parks, you just go all out. Vertical, horizontal, everywhere. Just stack it and never let up. Well, it appears we have a double queue here. The Wave Breaker and Lockjaw in the Ocean Gem. And I think this one has like a pre-show or something. Let's do this one first and see what it has to offer. They said that the park looks both good at day and night. That means I will ride all of the rides and attractions at both day and night. Get both the experiences. And I guess we'll walk around or at least take a look at the park from a bird's eye view at night just to see how they constructed their pirate nighttime lighting theming. Okay, so here we are at the Wave Breaker. It is a giga coaster, and it's 700 meters in length. The max speeds are 58 miles per hour. What is the biggest drop? Only 31 meters. Not really a giga coaster, but for the size of the park, it kind of is. All right, there it is, everybody. Let's start it off in a good old track view, and then we'll switch it up as we go. Awesome. I really like how it kind of skips around the parking lot, goes around the outside of the park. A little bit of a gatekeeper, if you will. I like it. Very, very fun. Great way to kick off the park and setting the bar really high. You can't really fit a lot of coasters in these mini parks, so utilizing the parking lot, the exterior of the park, and just having something wrapping around the entire park like that is really clever utilization of space, and I really like that. Oh, it says here to go at nighttime, and I think this one has a bit of a pre-show for us, so strap up. We got something to check out here with the pre-show. Let's go. Did I do it? What are we looking at? I pushed play, did I not? Hello? Is it not working? I downloaded the custom audio and everything. Maybe we just keep walking? Something didn't work, clearly. And if I check my media folder, Pirate Show 2.0 is in the folder, as well as a screen, a movie screen. But if we come... Oh, is this the pre-show? I barely almost missed that. There's supposed to be some audio. It's clearly not working. What if I play the audio in like Windows Media Player? Let's see what this happens here. I'll play it.
Ahoy, mate.
Here we go.
And welcome. I'm so glad you have come to join me crew for this perilous journey. For you see, I have cursed us all. Not long ago, Piratopia were being a thriving town until the pirate in me became too greedy. I heard a rumor about this magical gem, one like no other, located at the heart of Skull Island, where only few have ever returned from that dangerous place. Avast! But I be the famous Captain Lockjaw. Nothing shall stand between me and me great bounty. So I did it. I made it to the heart of the old Skull Island, to a cave full of the gold, and there it be. A treasure like no other. It were like a gem with the whole ocean in it. So I took it, and any other gold I could carry with me, not knowing what curse I had just unleashed. When I made it back out, my ship were being attacked by the cursed skeletons brought back from the dead, protectors of thy gem. I barely made it out of there myself, returning to Topia, but the suffering didn't end there. The skeletons had followed me back to the town and burned it all down until there was being nothing left but ashes. We tried fighting the skeletons at sea, but we were no match for them, and every defeat for us only made them stronger. They took over our ships after slaughtering the whole crew. After Topia had been rebuilt into now an impenetrable fortress, I have gathered the knowledge that the only way to end this skeleton invasion be return the gem back to its original resting place in the heart of Skull Island. It will be a treacherous journey, protected by the Skeleton King himself, and rumors the curse has also awoken a legendary beast that now guards the treasure room. Be ye willing to set sail with me to return the gem, free Topia from this curse once and for all, and fix me greatest mistake?
Cool. So it didn't work, but I was able to just play the media file through Windows Media Player, and that sort of worked. So at least we got to see the experience. I did what I could. I tried to salvage the situation, but honestly, that's a fun little story. And just telling, I think you should have just hooked that up to the ride itself, right? I think that would have been fun to listen to that while we're on the Lockjaw and the Ocean Gem Log Flume Adventure. Does it have custom music? Oh, look at that. So I hit refresh and it loaded it. So something happened where, so this happens when things aren't linked. What happens is this creator opened up their park without the media in their folder and then saved it. And it didn't attach everything. It unlinked everything. And I think that's what happened here, because I loaded the park up for my first time with the audio, the media in the folders, and it's disconnected. So maybe that audio plays during the log flume itself? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out, but there is some custom audio on. Maybe it works this time. Let's give it a go and see.
Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard, and thank you for joining me on this journey. Make sure you mind the railing, don't put anything overboard. These be dangerous waters. Hoist the colors. We have a long sailing to Skull Island. We'll be arriving late into the night. You might want to hold on to something, mateys. Last time I did this, it was quite a draw. It's the skeleton army. Don't just stand there, you scallywags. Fire the cannon before they send our ship down.
Wow, this is really
take
cool.
Over cold pox corpses. Well done. Now let's hope we can get to the bounty without any more interruptions.
Ah, I like the narration. That's fun.
Our lost sailors taken captive by the Skeleton King. Don't give too much attention, mateys. There's nothing we can do for them. A lot of these people have been to Topia before the skeletons came. Let's hope, after lifting thy curse, these lost souls be suffering no longer. Shiver me timbers, I don't remember this part of the cave. Seems this be deeper than the last time me being here. Raise the main canvas. Maybe we made a wrong turn somewhere. I could have sworn. Oh, avast! I see light. That must be where the bounty be. Blimey, did you see that? The rumors about the beast being awoken might be true. Keep a watchful eye out, me hearties. Anything could happen down in this treacherous place. This can't be right. I don't recognize any of this. Avast! We've stumbled into the skeleton's fort. Keep your heads down, mateys. We don't want to be spotted by any of the boneheads. Rats! They've seen us, and they're charging. Attack, you scurvy dogs! We must make it to the treasure room now. We must be close. Shiver me timbers! It's the Skeleton King. Stand back, mateys. I've been waiting a long time for this. Look, a passage to the right.
That's awesome.
Maybe it leads to the bounty. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up. Ahoy! There you mateys be. The Skeleton King should be gathering his bones back together for a while after what I did to that landlubber. Aha, this be it. We found the treasure room.
Whoa, that's nifty.
Look at all that gold. We don't want to release any other curse on Paratopia, so keep the meat bones to yourselves, mateys. Look, there it be. That's the pedestal I found the gem on. Quick, put it back and release the curse for good. Well done. Now we just need to find our way out of here, me hearties. There's that thing again. I wonder what it could... Avast! It's the mythical Kraken. It's blocking the exit. Fire everything! We did it! The beast be gone and the exit is free! I see daylight! The sun can finally be rising peacefully on Paratopia as it once did so many years ago, never to suffer from the Skeleton King again. I can't thank you sea dogs enough for joining me crew and helping me fix me mistakes. I thank ye. We'll be making port soon back in Paratopia, where we can finally start bringing it back to its former glory.
Let's go. Let's freaking go. Well done. That was fun. Good soundtrack too. Wow. Okay, so I was saying before, like after we watched the pre-show, I said maybe it would have been better to just play the pre-show on the ride. But the pre-show was a prelude to the actual ride. So you need to hear what happened with him stealing the gem and then the curse taking over the land. And then the actual ride is the journey of placing the gem back. And there's a bit of a narration and storytelling to that as well, which is really fun. It's a two-part series, and it ties it all together quite nicely, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. The theming on that was really, really cool. Everything about that was super immersive. So, solid dark ride, used with a log flume at that. Bam, 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 bam. And now we can go for a little spin on a flat ride. We're going to dry off, spin off all that water from the log flume. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I'm done. Amazing. Lighting's really good in this park too. The Pirate Plunge. This one's taking off. Let's plunge, mateys. Should give us a nice view of the park here. Then we got a big water cascade right around the middle of the park. Let's see it from this view. That's quite the cascade. Looks like mostly coaster, a little bit of water. Love to see it. Why are you grabbing me, dude? Get your hands off me. Okay. Well, I missed the launch. All that waiting for nothing. Oh. Okay, let's go back to daytime. The Iron Reef Hotel and Restaurant. Okay, they're just like little restaurant boxes. Very nice. It's got a bit of... Oh, I was going to say this has a bit of a gulpy vibe going on here. It is. Quite literally. Good gulpification there. How do we... That's the exit. Okay, Sea Biscuit is the entrance to what appears to be the water cascade coaster. All right, I think we can check this out at both day and night. The lighting in this park's pretty good. So the Sea Biscuit. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, there's a look at all the ride stats if you want to see them. Only 330 meters in length. It seemed to be a lot longer than that, but I guess that's what it is. Let's go. Awesome. Wow. Yeah, I really, I gotta go back to that main attraction with the pre-show and the storytelling, the narrative. It really added a lot to what ends up being. These mini parks can take, I don't know, anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes to explore. Because of their size and scope, they're pretty miniature, right? So unless you're actually going on all of the flat rides, like checking out these pirate ships and whirly rigs and drop towers and all that stuff, there's not really a lot of rides to go on. They can be quite short. And having a big ride experience with the pre-show and a lengthy underground adventure really sets this apart from most of the mini parks that I see, where we go on a few short rides and we're done, and then basically look around at all the artwork. So it felt to me like that ride was a very good ride in terms of like setting the bar high, if not better than most ride spotlights I've seen. This is a very good ride spotlight, but it's inclusive of that of a few extra coasters as well as a little explorable area in this pirate Topia. Very fun. So it's like an extended ride spotlight plus, right? And I like that. I really do appreciate that. As you can see how tiny this park is, it ended up being quite a long adventure overall. Looking at my recording, we're about 25 minutes. And, you know, there only being one small coaster in the center, one on the outside. Generally, we could have gotten through this a little bit faster. But this whole underground universe that you built, look at this. This is like bigger than the actual park itself. Way bigger. That's an adventure. And I didn't really know that going into it. That's one of these fun surprises that you get with Planet Coaster and doing these spotlights, is what you see on the outside may not always be what you get. And I love these little happy surprises, these hidden adventures, and it really takes these mini parks to the next level. So I would take some notes here. For anyone that wants to, you know, some of these theme parks take 7 years to make. We've seen them take up to as long as 7 years. The game's only been out for 7 years, but we have seen some people working from the day that the game was released to just recently submitting. And even with Project Planko, we're going to probably end up having an 8 to 10 month project with literally 100 plus people working on it to get out one of the largest mega parks. So even with as many people as we have in this community, still takes 10 months to complete a full end-to-end mega park. So in terms of like a singular builder, yeah, like you need to keep the scope kind of small. Otherwise, Planet Coaster could be extremely overwhelming. So what I do recommend for newer builders to the game, or people that want to try this game, try doing something small like this. Try doing a few coasters. You don't have to restrict yourself to these square small borders like this. You can kind of, you know, spread it out, maybe do a little island, do something a little bit more interesting with the train, build a mountain, build an island, a couple islands, maybe a moat, and then link them together with bridges, but keep the footprint small. But then try doing one big, long, elaborate ride like this. Spend most of your time doing that so that you can get that feeling of doing triggers and navigation and storytelling and building up scenes and sets, and have that as your main attraction to what appears to be a small little park. And I think that's really a nice combination, the best of both worlds. It was really thematically well done pirate park. I love the park entrance. I love all the buildings and the builds and the shops and the ride skins gone into it. It's bustling. It's very scurvy. It has the good pirate vibes, and it also has this fun little miniature mini theme park vibes as well. I love it. I love everything about it, and the cherry on top was this like big giant elaborate dark ride, which I would have loved to have featured on its own as a ride spotlight, but here it is, a part of Park Spotlight here today. So the complete package for me. I love it. Master Engineer 02, you've knocked it out of the park quite literally. You have everything that you would want from a little mini park, several rides to go on, big dark ride, great thematic theming, and the nice little bonus is you did this all by playing the game legitimately. You went in scenario mode, or challenge mode as you called it, earned the money, built the park up, and played the game the way it's intended to be played, and showed that you can still do that have fun, play a simulation, but come out on top, making a very detailed and immersive theme park experience. So very good job to Master Engineer. Give it up to him in the comments. Show him some love. Steam Workshop link is down in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. And that is going to do it for us in today's episode of Park Spotlight. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now.